Hello YouTube, and welcome to D&D Daily. My name is Sage, and today I'm going to be talking about the Deep Gnome that comes from Monsters of the Multiverse. Deep Gnomes, or Svirfneblin, are natives of the Underdark and are suffused with the subterranean realm's magic. They can supernaturally camouflage themselves, and the Svirfneblin magic renders them difficult to locate. These abilities have enabled them to survive for generations among the perils of the Underdark. Like other gnomes, Deep Gnomes can live for centuries, up to 500 years. As a Deep Gnome, you have the following racial traits. You're a humanoid. You're also considered a gnome for any prerequisite or effect that requires you to be a gnome. You are size small. Your walking speed is 30 feet. You have dark vision out to 120 feet. You come with Gift of the Svirfneblin. Starting at 3rd level, you can cast the Disguise Self spell with this trait. Starting at 5th level, you can also cast the Non-Detection spell with it without requiring a material component. Once you cast either of these spells with this trait, you can't cast that spell with it again until you finish a long rest. You can also cast these spells using spell slots you have with the appropriate level. Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma is your spellcasting ability for these spells when you cast them with this trait, and you choose this when you select the race. You come with Gnomish Magic Resistance. You have advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws against spells. And you come with Svirfneblin Camouflage. When you make a Dexterity Stealth check, you can make the check with advantage. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So when I look at these spellcasting expansion lists, it always kind of leans you towards being a spellcaster, because if you are a spellcaster, you can use those spells more often than you could if you were a martial. Along with that, we are a size small creature, meaning we can't use heavy weapons. So for these reasons, Gnome kind of leans towards the caster side of the spectrum. That being said, you could get away with some martial gnomes. The Disguise Self and the Non-Detection spells are not standout combat spells. They would have some utility application, especially Disguise Self, but overall I would say that's on the lower end of a race's spell list. It's not that great. What is really great is having advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saves against spells, combined with really fantastic 120-foot dark vision. That's amazing. That's twice the amount most races are going to get. And then having the bonus to stealth. All these things are really good. Like the gnome comes across as really solid, with a lean towards spell casting, and even a lean towards being stealthy a little bit, which kind of leads to like a arcane trickster-esque shadow blade, where you're kind of roguish mixed with spellcaster, maybe some multi-classing going on there. Just kind of a brief idea that popped in about these gnomes. Overall, I do think these are quite powerful. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments down below. We are D&D Daily. We release new D&D content every single day, so if that's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.